Good morning and welcome to Fort Zeller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Wednesday yesterday. Today is Thursday, April 25th, 2019. It is day 4. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, please consider the word cooperation. That's a character trait we are highlighting all this month of April. Think about what it looks like in your life, what it means to you, and what does it look like when nobody else is looking. Of course, when it comes to cooperation, it is something you can't do alone. It is something you have to do with other people. Work together, exchange ideas, give and take a little bit, and work towards a common goal. It's something that we've seen you guys do all throughout this school year. But of course, in the month of April, we want you to be more mindful about it. Cooperation exists for big things as well as those little things in life as well. So, work on that. Our kindness challenge for yesterday, if you remember, was to simply spend less time sitting down. I know we're sitting down right now, but throughout the day to spend less time sitting down and get up and move around. You may remember our Kids Heart Challenge from a few days ago. If you were just as active, that means you met the challenge. Now, we do have another kindness challenge for today. We'll talk about that later on in the morning announcements. But for now, I want to remind you of our 3 very important expectations, things that you guys have been doing throughout the year, but it is always good to remind you. Number 1, be respectful. Number 2, show that you're responsible. And number 3, show that you are ready to learn. It impacts what you do in class. It impacts what you do in the hallways, on the bus. Yes, certainly in the cafeteria as well. Now, at this moment, I want to invite you to settle down, allow all 5 of your senses to come to life and notice where you are right here and right now. And join me in the mindful minute. Now, you can sit down on a chair, as I am doing today. You can sit crisscross applesauce, as I have tended to do in many of our other morning announcements. You can also lay down or stand up, but whatever the position is, allow all 5 of your senses to be really alert and really aware of the obvious things as well as the subtle things out there in your environment. If it feels right, you can close your eyes just as I am doing. If you don't want to close your eyes, that is okay. Simply soften your gaze and focus on a point in your environment. And as we always like to do at the very beginning, let's go ahead and take a cleansing breath in through our nose and out through our mouths. Very good. And by now, many of you know to study that first breath and consider whether you can be more intentional or more purposeful with your breath. So let's go ahead and take that breath in through our nose one more time, slower, more deliberate, and out through our mouths, even slower than your breath in. And as you breathe out, notice how your body settles into the support of what it's sitting on or standing on or laying on. If you're on the floor, notice how the floor supports you. If you're in a chair, notice how the chair supports you. Go ahead and breathe in once again. And out. Choose a breathing technique that you have learned throughout this year and use it for the rest of your mindful minute to allow you to focus on that very important thing we call breathing. In, breathe in. Know that you're breathing in. If it feels right, hold it for a moment and feel the air and the oxygen taking over the rest of your body, and then slowly let it out through your mouth. Allow your sense of hearing and your sense of smell to do its work in noticing where you are at this present moment. Always breathe. Always be intentional with your attention in this environment in which you sit. And of course, your mind may wander, and that is okay. When you catch yourself wandering, don't be hard on yourself. Just guide itself back. Guide your attention back to the here and the now. Turn your attention to the various parts of your body, perhaps starting at your toes and your feet. Notice whether those parts of your body are feeling healthy or good. Maybe sore or tight or fatigued and tired. Simply acknowledge those feelings and those sensations. And then turn your attention farther inward to your emotions and your thoughts. Knowing that many of these thoughts come from the past, and yet you are no longer there. You are here in the present. And then, of course, there are thoughts and feelings that are affiliated with things that have yet to come. Things that you're looking forward to, nervous about even, anxious. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't place judgment on those feelings, just simply acknowledge them and remind yourself that you are once again in the here and the now. Now in a moment you'll hear a bell or a chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. And when you can't hear it anymore, you may slowly open your eyes and awaken to the world around you. Welcome to a new day right here at the fort where you are loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Now, whether you have a great day or not is ultimately your choice, so choose wisely. Yes, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. At this moment, please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance, after which, when we come back, I will share with you our next kindness challenge for today. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Now, your kindness challenge for today is this. Surprise, surprise. Get outside and enjoy nature. Feed the birds or go wildlife spotting. Yeah. Get out there, go on a hike, or simply sit on the porch or on the deck and notice the little critters that eventually come by and play. You see, yes, it is active April. We want you to get out there. Yes, walk, go running, go play a sport, but also be grateful and appreciative of your environment, the nature that surrounds us. So often we take that for granted. Be intentional and be very grateful for that. Now, throughout the day, your teachers will be asking you about how you plan to meet this challenge, perhaps even at recess. And of course, we encourage you to challenge your teachers to meet those goals as well. I can't wait to see you guys around. Remember, it is a Thursday. Make it the best Thursday ever. Have a great day.